Say what?
All right, it is 6:31, and this campaign, if you will, this company, this effort is hoping. Well, it had me saying, what? It is, of course, a new website that just launched, and if you are a pet owner, it is Animal Instincts. Yes, it's condoms for pets. Because frankly, there's a lot of questions when you see something like this. It made me say, what? Petcondoms.org. Basically, you know, if you're going to play safe. If you're going to love safe. However, after some investigation, it's actually an entire ad campaign, a website. It's bogus, but it's been put out by the SPCA to say, hey, there it is. Look at Cody Reveal behind door number 1. And what is like the dog and the man doing? It's like, I'm going to help you, buddy. I'm going to take care of you.
Some questions don't need to be asked.
Okay. Yes, they do.
Well, they certainly won't be answered.
Anyway, I think it's a great idea. It's a great campaign. And by the way, if you do have a pet, you know what to do.
Yeah. Although you feel terrible.
Oh, you were lamenting.
You feel
felt
terrible.
So bad when Moses
I
had
should
to
clarify. You feel terrible taking them in to have it done.
And they look at you.
You probably feel really terrible doing it.
Oh yeah,
and unless you're a trained veterinarian, I would not suggest it. There is an amazing website that if you were brought to our attention, check it out yourself. You could spend an hour and a half on there. It's terriblerealestateagentphotos.com. Terriblerealestateagentphotos.com is where we found these. These are real listings. Like, what a beautiful place. Why wouldn't you check that out? Well, that's nothing. Just check out the perspective on this photo for a second.
Is that a door?
Look where the photos are hanging. Look what on earth? Or check this out, hey?
What? Wait.
Just let for a second. That's a toilet. That's right, a toilet and a sink. Or here, hey, why stop if you're the agent to shoot the photo? This one here, hey, can you see the honesty in this photo?
By the way,
see that?
But is this place on a flight path?
It might get a little noisy around there. How about here? Out of toilet paper? Ask the real estate agent. How about this one? Closed for business.
Wow.
How warm and inviting. Talking about staging your place. I'll be right there. Just stop knocking. I'll be right there as soon as I'm done on the loo. What? It looks like a Dexter kill room. How about this? This is actually on someone's MLS listing. These are real photos. That's inside the house. More and more of these fabulous features on display at terriblerealestateagentphotos. Look at the stain on the floor.
I love it.
What is that?
I love it.
Terriblerealestateagentphotos.com.
You know, as somebody who spends a lot of time, like that is my secret, business.
You're working when you're online.
Yeah, I love looking at, totally.
MLS, a guilty pleasure for all of us.
Oh my gosh. So I truly enjoy those. Keeping on the vein of pictures, if in fact these are true, this is an amazing getaway. Seal versus shark versus seal. Very rarely does the seal win, but take a look at this. This is in Cape Town, South Africa. There is a seal engaged in a shark pursuit. Can you see what's happening here? He is pursuing the seal. The seal's like, I gotta find a safe place. I gotta find a safe place. I'll never outswim. I know. I'll just launch myself right here. So he actually puts himself on the nose of the shark. If you think about it, the shark is like, go, yo, and then he makes his getaway. Amazing.
It's like putting peanut butter on a dog's nose.
Exactly. They can't do anything about it.
Oh, look at how frustrated the great white gets. Wow. You gotta cheer for the seal there. Although the great white has a family to feed.
Oh, yeah. As if he's bringing that back.
We feed my family by feeding on other families. All right, Nick Brandt, a talented photographer, has just released some haunting images out of Tanzania. Have you seen these? Check these out. This is absolutely amazing. There's a deceptively still body of water in Tanzania known as Lake Natron. It's a deadly secret. Every animal that touches it essentially turns to stone. It's caused by the chemical makeup of the lake, and essentially the creatures left behind are actually petrified, like not scared, but actually physically, biologically, scientifically petrified. This is absolutely amazing stuff. The photographer Nick Brandt has just released all of these photos in a brand new book called Across Ravaged Land. Is this not one of the most incredible things you've ever seen?
Is it terrible of me that I want to test the truthfulness of this story?
By jumping in there?
No, by taking, well, not me, but taking like another, say, I don't know, whatever that is, some sort of, you know, bird-like thing, and just like touching water and then see what,
I guess
that's
you could just
terrible.
throw like an apple or a banana in there and see what happens, as opposed to a bird.
Well, or...
Just throwing it out there.
But it would be really
Yeah, it would be. It would be. No, we'll go with like a lab rat or something. People don't seem to care about them.
Oh, you have just
I know.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
I can hear the telephone.
I have a whole collection of pet lab rats, everybody, and they live in the lab of luxury. It's time now for the BT trivia question of the day.
The lab of luxury?
Oh, look at you.
Where would you find the Belcher Islands?
Well, it turns out you would find the Belcher Island, in Hudson Bay.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell me more.
Well, I will. As a matter of fact, spread out over 3,000 kilometers, the archipelagos are part of Nunavut. Flaherty Island of the group being the southernmost tip of Nunavut. The Belcher Islands named after Royal Navy Admiral Sir Edward Belcher. They're uninhabited and treeless due to a lack of proper soil. How would you love being known as Admiral Belcher? Admiral Belcher? There's no Admirable Belcher.
No, there's no like, you know, Captain Gas.
I'm so tempted right now to, but Mama wouldn't be proud.
You know what they say when they go up north in those places? You're like, oh, I'll have none of it.
Bridger Ryan, everybody,
Thank
here
you,
all
Ryan.
day. News, traffic, and weather coming up, and then more with mayoral candidate Don Iveson. You're watching BT right here on City.